Hi and welcome back to Dutch Modeling. Today with another inbox review. They are getting quite a common. It's another Trumpeter. They are getting common as well. And it's another Russian T-62 Mod 1960, as you can see. This is a slightly older kit than the one I did before this. The Mod 84. So it will basically be a lot of the same. But let's go and see what this has to offer. The nice box art, if you ask me. I always like the Trumpeter box arts drawings. A little bit of action in the background. So on the box itself we got a little write-up there. You get it in screen so you can pause and read it if you want. I'll pause it. Yeah. And the kit number is 01546. You can see here. It's a 2014 kit, so it's not that old. Here again you see the box art with the kit number. Here's a little paint scheme with some photo edge. Something with QBT 2007, I have no clue what that means. This product is not a toy, so you know that. And more of the box art and nothing on the back. So let's see if I can. This is always the funny part with Trumpeter boxes. They're very sturdy. Put it aside and let's see what we got in here. Booklets. A lot of plastic. So let's take this out. And over there. Let's start with this. Always interesting. So as you can see, this is a February 15 to April 15 kit of everything that's new. That's one I still very much want, the T-62B. It looks like a hell of a kit, and I saw on the box, and it's a big box. It's twice the depth of this one. Still looking, but haven't yet found a decently priced one, because for a Trumpeter these are expensive. I saw them go for almost 80 euros, and that's for a Trumpeter, that's a lot. This is the one we're reviewing today. There's a plane, ship, armored vehicle, and the massive 1/16 Panzer IV. Everybody knows this, so you probably can see how old this kit is now. On the side, I got the color markings. It's always very easily with the Russians. It's green, and that's about it. And then we got the instructions. Sorry for that, guys. Which you got this sprue map. Sprues are numbered. And then, as per normal, start with the road wheels, the idle wheel, more road wheels, sprocket, drive sprocket, lower hole, got some bump stops, okay, these are, the back plate goes on, we got some drilling to do, some little parts go on there. Next up are the swing arms. Transmission cover, front plate, you can choose which one you want, either the smooth one or the one with all the parts sticking out. Then the wheels, the idler and the drive sprocket go on. Make the tracks. And these are single links. So make 2 of those, but normally you wait until the end. Then you got the lower hole, put some in here. And the covers to protect your drive sprockets. The transmission covers go on here. Am I correct? Yeah, just to protect the transmission covers. The unditching lug goes on. Some work on the upper hull, mainly drilling, as you can see here. Next step, protective ring. The view ports, driver's hatch, all small bits and pieces go on here. Light go on, as you can see here. No clue what these are. Some more parts on top. Back to the engine deck. See here, doors, not doors. Entry hatches go on. Here's some PE. Storage boxes are being built up here. The side skirts, one of the side skirts, both. No, only one. There's only one. Build some holes. Storage boxes. Everything, mud guards. This is the other side, sorry. This one is this one. So, you make the holes for this, and this is the other side, so okay. Parts go on here again. This is the exhaust. Mud flaps, toolboxes, spare track links. That's where you drill the holes for. Then the guards for the headlights go on. Engine deck covers go on. Sorry. The side skirts go on. Sides go on the other side. Fuel drums go on, as you can see, two. Then you make the brass wire for the towing cables. And this is something I did on my T-62 review I did before this one. I wondered why there is no plumbing. Because they did it with the T90, which they had nice plumbing. I got a comment, and I actually forgot your name, sorry about that, but he helped me out a great deal, said that the T-62s actually didn't have the plumbing in place. They had to be siphoned over into the fuel tank, so there was no direct line from the fuel drums into the tank. It was good to know, that's always cool. Second tow cable, and here you can see the placement. There's one, the other one goes on around back, up there, tow hook. I'm getting a lot of deja vus with this kit, to be honest. It's mainly it's always the same as the other one. The turret, drill some holes here, there and there. The fuel port. This is supposed to be the coax, I guess. Yep. And some extra armature ring. Some more blocks. Hatches. Handrails. Preparation of the commander's hatch. All sorts of viewing blocks and everything. Viewing, light, hooks. All small stuff here. Antenna. Loader's hatch. Hatch goes on. Still don't know what this thing is though. Have to look that up one time. All sorts. Viewer, the searchlight goes on. And then the metal barrel, which you got a choice between a 1-part metal barrel or a 4-part plastic barrel, styrene barrel. Well, I'm guessing that isn't really a hard choice. And then the option between two mantlets, a smooth one and one with texture on it. So, I don't know if it depends on which one you're building, but those are your choices. And then here there's a little mechanism that's similar, well, that's used for raising the barrel, also raises the searchlight. So the searchlight always points there where the barrel is pointing. That goes on there, and then the turret goes on the hole, and it's done. So that's that. Let's go and look through the parts. Got the brass wire, standard brass wire, but still nicely braided. I think it's braided, called braided. Here's the metal barrel. That's always a plus. See. And the lower hole, which looks good. Detailing on the rivets and the bolts. On the bottom plate also there's a lot of detailing. You see. Looks pretty nice. I'm looking for the turret, to be honest. Here it is. Because I want to see the texture on that one. And there's a very nice casting texture on this. This is what I was hoping for. I'll show you in a second. Also this is the engine deck. A hatch. Hatches for the engine deck. You can see the texture. I hope it picks it up. Probably, well, yeah, there it is. Yeah, that's a nice texture. Engine deck parts, there it is. Oh, make it. Sorry. Let's see something a little bit better. Nice and clean, as you can see. Nice moldings as well, detailing. Well, that looks good, and I especially like the turret cast. The cast turret texture. The cast texture on the turret. This is the Cupola's ring. Another part of the engine deck, it looks like. And don't know where this goes. Rivet detail on the sides. Nice and sharp everything. A little bit of flash here. Not anymore. I'll take the molding detail there. And that's it. Oh, but that has no texture any kind to it, so that's very special. Next up, this is a dual screw. I'll take one out. There's a lot of the same, about the same. I think in the previous T-62 mod 1984 is almost identical. So I'll cut these off so you can see what's underneath. So you got the road wheels, the idler and the sprocket wheel, the fuel drums, spare track links, all the little, what's a good name for these where you hold on to? have no clue how to call those, to be honest. The armor parts for the transmission covers, swing arms, the tow cable eyes, antenna, towing hooks, and rope wheels. Let's go over it. Oh, you can see there's a lot of flash in that one wheel. I have no clue. Would have need to check this, but Trumpeter's making their T-62s for a while now, and this will be, well, one sprue that every T-62 will have, so it will start to show its age. Actually, I need to check when the first T-62 came by Trumpeter. And like I said, you got two of those, and these are the parts they are protecting with the white stuff. Not the most logical parts to protect. I've seen more delicate parts and they didn't protect those, so I don't know why they protect these. But hey, I'm not complaining. Just a little bit extra attention to your product, I guess. Oh. So we got the unditching lock. Nut flaps, side skirts, storage box bins from the side, the cupola parts, driver's hatch, guard for the lights. This is the searchlight thing that goes onto the barrel. Light sockets, this smooth mantlet, and ditching lock with the not very logical placed sprue gates. Yeah, it's basically the same kit. As you can see, here's the wood texture, the wood grain texture on the lock. It's pretty nice. The only shameful thing is, what I think at least, it's only half. It's open on the back, so that's a shame. Well, the storage boxes from the fenders, the light sockets, 2-part hatch. One parts. So yeah, let's in. Next up, we got the upper hole, the third ring, the protection ring. These go on the side, so you don't have a shot trap. The 1, 2, 3, 4, 5-part plastic barrel. And that thing that goes on the back of the third rail, I don't know what it is. And the mantle with texture. Upper hole. Nice texture there. Some welding textures here along the side and in front of here. Here's some welding textures. Welding seams here in the back as well. This looks all good. The exhaust. Cut steel texture here on the side, it looks good. Try to show you most of it. Oh, sorry, I lost my part. See there, and the welding texture there underneath. There. We got. Here's the upper hole. can see the texture there as well. Alongside the bridge, rivet and bolting details there. And there's some stuff there. So the textured mantlet. I have to do this differently because it's in the completely wrong place. There it is. A weird angle. I hope you can see the texture on it. Breathe. And like I said, the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 part plastic barrel with even some flash here on the inside. So, but I'm guessing because there's a metal barrel in the kit, there are not a lot of people that will actually use this one. Then we got kind of small stuff. Mud flaps. I'm guessing these are ammo boxes from the sides. Eyelets for the tone cable. The coax. Rangefinder from the turret. Hubcaps for a better name. Little stain thingies here. So I'm not sure what this is. Detail checking. These look good. Nice and crisp, like the red little star in the middle. Caps there, as you can see. That's the coax. And we're back to the stars again. These are the mud flaps on the front and the rear of the fenders. Then we got the wheels. The rubber wheels. The rubber part of the wheels. You got a couple of these, you can see. And they have a nice thread on it. Let's see if I can do it like this. I hope so. There it is. You can see. They're not rubber, they're styrene. They're hard, so you can bend them or something, but thread on there for the rubber wheels. And you got 4 sprues of these. And then we got 2 bags with tracks. Just one out. Single link tracks, 4 cleanup points on every link. No ejector pin marks, so that's always... Oh, I was talking too soon. Yes, there are ejector pin marks. But not very visible, and if they're visible you're kind of screwed because... So on top of my head I don't see an option of cleaning them. So, mud it up guys. There will be some mud. I don't know if the camera will pick it up. Probably will, but in between those there, have a link. On that one, and in that one, there are ejected pin marks. That one you can see. Otherwise, the detail on the track part is pretty nice. There's no detail on the other side, but also no ejected pin marks. But these will require some cleanup. It's a shame. And I didn't expect. Every single one has the ejector pin marks on the inside there. But like I said, I don't think you will be able to see that. Hard to see them like they are at this. We're almost done. So let's do the clear parts. which are clear enough for being a tank. See, they're clear. Vision blocks, lights, that's it. We got the photo edge. Some grills here. And some more grills, a little bit different there. And then there are the decals. Yep. Which I think will only be numbers and the Russian flags. Yeah, there are 0, 0 and a 1 through 9 in two different fonts. And then the number 5, 4, 5 and the Soviet emblem. See if you can catch the light on this. It's pretty hard for me to see. There's the light. I don't know how well you can see this, but yeah, well, you can see how they are, where they are. So. The Trumpeter's own, and I have to say, so far I never really had problems with Trumpeter's own decals, so I'm guessing it will be good. And that's everything that's in the box. And yes, this review was, especially for me, quite quick. And that's probably just because last week I did a different Russian T-62, the mod 1984, so it's very much the same as this one. And if you want to see a little bit of a slower, more accurate, so to speak, review, check that one. It's the one I released before this. Final considerations. Can't speak for the fitting, how it goes together, of course, but known Trumpeter so far, I'm not doubting that it will fit and go together very nicely. So I'm guessing this will be a very nice build, and not too hard to paint, being green, so that's a good thing. Yeah, all in all, with metal barrel and everything, looks like a good kit. Will be a fun build. So, like I said, a little bit quicker than normal review. Still hope you enjoyed it and hope to see you next time. Bye bye.